All right, we're back. It's October 8th, 2009. This is the Harry Thomas Show Week in Review. I'm your host, Harry Thomas. We're live at stickam.com/Harry Thomas Show. And we are here every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything that I talk about on the show can be found at harrythomas.info. And what we do here is document the push for a one world government, the New World Order. Every week there's documentation pointing out the elite's program to run a worldwide dictatorship on the people. I do want to make an announcement. Starting on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be doing a show called Live on the Outside on Fearless Broadcasting. And you can find Fearless Broadcasting at fearlessbroadcasting.info. And that is brought to you by members of 12160.org. Well, let me get right into some of this stuff. Now, last week we talked about on the show about the American police force in Harding, Montana. And they showed up in town in Mercedes-Benz vehicles marked American Police Force under the guise that they were patrolling the streets in Harding, Montana, when they were operating. Apparently, they supposedly had a contract to operate a prison there in Harding, Montana, with the plans to create a training facility. And this was all linked back to Blackwater, and I've seen some reports this week that the old company of DynCorp is related somehow. But this article came out on Friday, October 2nd, 2009. APF license, we don't need no sticking license. And apparently what's happened is the American Police Force is a California corporation, and in order to advertise for investigative services in the state of California, one must be licensed, and the licensee must advertise using the name that a license is issued under California. And they are not licensed in California to operate as private investigator or a security operator. And that's because the state of California does not issue a license to a company that has the word police as part of its company name. Use of the word police in the context of any license is strictly forbidden by California state law. Unlicensed persons who represent themselves as licensed or act as private investigators are committing a misdemeanor and may be jailed up to 1 year and fined $5,000. Now, this was on the 2nd, and there was a lot of heat put on over in Harding over this American police force. And actually, there was a lawsuit about the Serbian coat of arms, the logo that they were using. And then all of a sudden, they decide to change their name and everything else. Now, this article came out of prisonplanet.com Monday, October 5th, 2009. APF changes name, logo, and website to diffuse tension. In response to a growing criticism and suspicion, American Police Force has changed its name, changed its logo, and altered several areas of its website in an attempt to diffuse tension surrounding its private paramilitary organization that wants to take over law enforcement duties while bossing a $27 million detention facility in Harding, Montana. Following threats of legal action on behalf of the government of Serbia, against the APF for using a near copy of the Serbian coat of arms on Sunday. The logo was changed, although it still remains a double-headed eagle. And the double-headed eagle really is symbolic of the Illuminati, of the New World Order. So, although they might be changing certain things, it still is a representative of the elite. In addition, the company has changed its name from American Police Force to American Private Police Force. The organization has also changed the language on its website and altered the claim that it runs the U.S. Training Center, which is actually controlled by Blackwater. Now, I heard reports that a lot of people were arrested in Harding. They showed up, listeners of the GCN network, and apparently a whole bunch of them were arrested for this. Now, there's been a noticeable effort on behalf of APF over the last few days to portray themselves as victims of media harassment campaign, particularly heaping blame on Alex Jones and his crew for being persistent in demanding answers from the organization. The people of Harding need to understand that the last people to wake up to being scammed are those who have been targeted by the scam, known as the mark. In some cases, the media in their friend is not their the media is their friend, not their enemy, and people in the town need to come to the realization before it's too late. And a lot of these people in Harding think that it's a good thing because they want the jobs, they want the economy and stuff. But if you listen to last week's show, it was pointed out members of the community were saying that there is no real crime in Harding. So who are they going to be putting in these jails? This is more of the police state ramping it up. And it was noted that it was a test, basically a test market for it. It says here, APF plan to boss Harding detention facility put on hold. And that is because of the reaction of the people. It's a violation of our Constitution. It's a violation of posse comitatus, in my opinion, because how are you going to have an international organization running police services in a town? It says the end looks to be drawing near for the American Police Force and their plans to boss a $27 million detention facility in Harding, Montana, after officials in the town said they were backing away from the deal following revelations that the organization's frontman, Michael Hilton, was a career criminal. I mean, you want to talk about a total scam artist. I mean, this is the guy. It is important to stress that this could be just a ploy on behalf of Harding officials who may attempt to put the deal back on the table once press attention subsides and the heat is off. However, any attempt to resurrect the agreement may be sunk by the findings of Montana's Attorney General, who ordered both the Two Rivers Authority and APF to turn over all records relating to the deal by October 12th. Harding built its jail in 2007 as an economic development project. It was lured into the deal with Hilton over the summer after several city officials flew to California to meet with him. He told them a major security corporation was backing the deal but wished to remain anonymous. The name of that corporation has never been revealed, reports the American Press. And I'm pretty sure that an organization that wants to remain silent is what Blackwater has turned into. Hilton faces yet more legal trouble after it was revealed that a California judge has ordered him to appear in court on October 27th over an outstanding judgment in a fraud lawsuit. In that case, Hilton lured investors to sink money into an assisted living complex in Southern California that was never built. This was reported by the Associated Press. And, we got to keep our eye on here because, the main key in this article here is that they might have just been a ploy saying that they're putting it on hold until the heat wears off. And that's what we see the globalists do, the elitists that back the New World Order, that want a global dictatorship do, is they try to change the names of things, and then they'll back off in name, and then revamp and start it all over again. And that's why we must remain vigilant against this kind of stuff, going on.